hello. Welcome to another episode of Funjelah. My guest today is Chief Meteorologist from News 2 ABC here in Nashville. Danielle Breezy is in the building with us. We have a very fun conversation. We're talking about some tornado storms that she reported on. We're talking about her attitudes and gratitudes from her life, from her family and friends, her health. We get into her health journey that she's been very open with on social media, her hysterectomy, endometriosis. We're talking about that. It's such a great conversation. So she's so interesting. She's so smart. And I can't wait for you guys to hear this conversation. Also, you can leave us a review on Apple Podcast. You can leave us comments on our YouTube channel. On Spotify, you can leave us comments on Spotify. You can leave us comments on TikTok and Instagram. And maybe we will read one of your comments on a future episode. Or you can also call us. Leave us a voicemail message. You can text. You guys have so many ways to reach out to us. Like, this is really, we're doing too much. We should not be this accessible. Okay, but we are making ourselves very accessible. You can email us. You can text us. You can leave us a voicemail message. You can even fill out a form on my website. Danielle's going to give you all of that information on how you can stalk us. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the phone number is 747-300-5380. That's the one you call or text, in case you forgot. And then the email is funjelahpodcast@gmail.com. And then, of course, as Anjelah mentioned, on the website, there is a form there as well.
Very cool. Call us, talk to us, ask us a question. Do you need advice on something? Ask us. We'll tell you what we think. We'll give you our 2 cents. We'll throw it in. We'll throw it in the pot. See what happens. Enjoy this episode with the incredible Danielle Breezy. Yes, here we are, y'all. I am sweating.
Oh, you okay?
We had some technical diffs over here.
And where do I look? Just talk to you.
Yeah, just talk to me.
Yep.
That's your camera.
Okay.
If you ever want to give it to the audience.
I ever want to get strong, like when I do a tornado and I go straight in.
Bro.
I look at you and I want to be like, ah.
Oh, let's talk about it, please. I have so many questions. So many questions. Now, you report the weather. Do you hate when people say you're the weather girl?
Ho, that's my attitude.
Yeah.
How did you know? Did you know
about it? I heard it in my head. I go, that's rude, but I bet you people say it. Go, tell me about it.
Okay, so I'll say this. So a lot of people will just come up and be like, you're my favorite weather girl. Okay. Or, oh, how's it feel to be wrong and always have a job, weather girl?
Get out of town.
And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. That is a attitude for me because I've got to be honest with you. I'm a degreed scientist that went to Cornell University.
Wow, queen.
So sometimes I have to be like, no. Not just the pretty face weather girl.
That's right.
I'm a degreed meteorologist. Now, I'm like really not that mad at the end of the day, but seriously, like, come on, man.
It's
like, I'm also predicting the future.
Sure.
Which, can you predict what's going to happen tomorrow?
No.
And I'm using the best tools I have, but like, it's not always the perfect accuracy. Yeah. And yes, it may not rain on your street, but it rains the street over. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you know, that does, I'm like, I'm a degreed scientist. I went to Cornell. Like, I'm an Ivy Leaguer.
Okay, when you went to Cornell, was this the goal? Were you like, I'm going to be on the news telling everybody when the tornado's about to touch down?
Yes.
Okay, tell me everything from you going to school to all.
Okay, so the reason I got into weather, and I say this, a meteorologist by the name of Glenn Hurricane Schwartz, who I think has a better name than me. He was a hurricane hunter first. He came to my school in 8th grade for career day. And I was living outside of Philadelphia at the time.
Okay.
And he was like this nerdy guy with glasses, a bow tie. Like his slogan was trust the bow tie. So he showed like nerds could be on TV.
I love it.
And like crush it. And everyone trusted him in Philadelphia. Like he was the weather person for all the sports teams, everything else. And I was like, that's what I want to do. Like, I was like, I love weather. Like I've always loved weather since I was a kid. But then like to do the television part of it, I was like, that's cool. So I wrote him a letter. He invited me down to the station. I got to meet him. And he is what I will call my weather dad.
I love that.
And so he has become the reason I do the weather on TV. He helped me, like, you know, find out where I was going to go to school. He's helped me through all my jobs. And we've been buddies ever since.
I love it.
And that's why
I
now
bet he's so proud.
oh, he is. And he is retired now because,
Uh-huh.
as I say now, my mentors are retired. So that means I'm getting old.
Yeah.
And now I'm the mentor, but I do it full circle.
Uh-huh.
And now I go to schools all the time and go
So
educate
good.
them and hopefully getting one of those kids. And I've gotten some
Uh-huh.
that go into like the STEM field or even into my field.
Yeah.
And I have interns every summer and teach them because I was an intern under his watch.
Yeah.
And so he is a big reason why I do the weather.
Okay. So, I imagine he's one of your gratitudes.
He is definitely a gratitude.
For sure. He gets all the flowers. Tell us his name again.
Glenn Hurricane Schwartz. If you're watching, buddy, love you, buddy.
Hurricane Schwartz.
Incredible name.
Great name, right? It's just a great name.
How is it that every meteorologist has an incredible name? I know your story of your name, but do you want to tell people? Do you tell people the story of your
Oh,
name?
I tell my story.
Okay.
Okay, I love this because this is another gratitude. My husband, Joe Breezy.
Yes.
He is wonderful. Now, I will say this. He's a radio DJ, right?
Uh-huh.
And now he works in Atlanta at Q99.7, has a big job now, lead morning host.
I did not know he was in Atlanta
Yeah,
now.
we are living a long distance love marriage. Can't wait to tell you all about it. It's wonderful.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So he got this amazing job. But when we met, we were in Boston. So he was working at CBS Radio
Yeah.
at the time, and I got the ABC job.
Yeah.
And he tweeted me.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, this is like love, I guess the love language or whatever. And he slipped into my DMs
Uh-huh.
and then he invited me out. And I was like, who's Joe Breezy? So then I met him. I was like, wow, he's cute. And he's got the best name. And I was like, man, we're going to get married. Like I thought that in my head the first date.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't tell him that.
For
but
the name alone.
For the name alone, because I was like, man, you are going to elevate me
Uh-huh.
in so many ways.
I love that.
And he knows the business.
Yeah.
Because he works in radio. So he knows what it's like to get up, pick up, move around the country
Yeah.
for the next job, work crazy hours.
Yeah.
Because we've done it all and I've been all around the country doing it. And so it was the best thing that ever happened for me because since that name happened, we got married. Then I got the chief job here in Nashville.
I hope you never leave. Please never leave.
I'm never
Nashville.
leaving. I love it. I love it too much.
Thank you.
This is our home.
Yeah.
I mean, Atlanta can be a second home.
Yeah.
I'm good with that too.
Uh-huh.
I love two homes. I love multiple homes. But I do think that moving here, getting married to him and then moving here, that name, like no matter what, like coming into this market as a chief meteorologist and brand new taking over for someone that have been here 25 years, people chuckled at the name. It was memorable. So even if like they were like, who is this person? Then they got to know me.
Yeah.
But the name is like catchy as anything.
Totally. What'd you go by before that?
I was Danielle Volmar. I mean, it's okay. It's strong.
Sure.
It's German. It's good, but meh.
It's not giving weather.
No, it's not giving weather vibes.
It's not. It's not hinting to what I'm passionate about.
Right. So it's like, hello, Joe Breezy. Thank you so much for coming to my life. And then the name has been so playful that like even when I've done some cool things, like I've gotten to do Good Morning America, World News Tonight, they want to
So cool.
they want to play with me because they love my name. They're like, the fresh breeze is blowing in.
Yeah.
Like they love it. And plus I have that breezy
Yeah.
attitude of life. Like my life
Yeah.
is, I kind of breeze in, breeze out. I'm
Yeah.
easy breezy. I kind of go with the flow.
Yeah. Do you ever quote Friends? I'm breezy.
I've never done that, but I should be doing that.
Girl.
My Friends is on my station. I should be doing that.
We've been quoting that for like
Really?
almost every episode. We
Oh
give
my
it I'm
word.
breezy.
Really? I didn't know that. That's amazing. I'm breezy.
Yeah, I'm breezy. Okay, you gotta look up that episode where
Okay.
Monica is leaving her ex-boyfriend
Okay.
a message on his answering machine. This is she's calling his answering machine, leaving him a message, and she's trying to be like, "I'm chill, I'm cool." Really, she's
Right.
freaking out about him, right?
Okay,
And
yes.
she's like, "I'm chill, I'm cool, whatever." Hey, yeah, and I'm breezy, and then all her friends are like, "You can't say you're breezy. That negates the breezy." It's
Right.
a whole moment that we quote often here,
I
and
love
now you have to quote it.
Now I'm going to start using it.
It's yours.
It's mine.
yours.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is so cool. You inherited the best name for what you're doing. That is amazing. Now we jumped right into gratitude. Well, actually we did your matitude. We did
We
do
did
your
my
matitude.
matitude.
The
weather
weather
girl.
girl. That's right. Okay. I have questions about the tornadoes and
Okay.
such. So okay, let me take it back first. This was a question that I had in my brain. When you're out and about around town,
Yes.
do people recognize your voice before they recognize your face? Because you do have that that raspy,
Yep.
you got it voice.
Yep.
Are you like at the register and they're like, wait, what? I know this voice.
That's a lot of times because like if I'm wearing even like sunglasses, right, and I'm going out and about, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I talk,
Yeah.
someone's like, I know you.
Uh-huh.
You saved me during tornadoes. Now, that's the
Yeah.
best compliment I can ever get.
Thank you.
If somebody says to me, you saved my life,
Yep.
I will sit and talk and have a great time and give them a hug because that matters to me. That's like why I do what I do.
It's beautiful.
But it is wild because the voice is so distinct. You know, I've had this voice since I was a child.
Uh-huh.
I had nodules, you know, so
You did?
I did growing up because I screamed so much. My mom and dad said I was just so energetic,
Uh-huh.
which is why I do so many things and never stop.
Uh-huh.
But it's been always this deep.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had to have surgery on my voice at one point.
did?
I had vocal surgery because I had such bad nodules and like I'd used it so long.
Uh-huh.
And then it kind of elevated my voice back to like it's still my voice, but it's not as it was real gritty in Boston, like gritty.
Hey.
So it's a little bit better now.
Uh-huh.
I can use more of it because I didn't have as much range.
Yeah, more
back in the day.
range. Yeah.
Yes. So that's that's important because people don't realize that as singers or people that use their voice for a living, which you do too. So do I. It's really important. You got to take care of your voice too. So yeah, my voice is very distinguishable, but I will say that it's either that or they're just like, I know you. Why do I know you? And they're like, oh, wait a second. I know you.
Yeah.
You kept me up till 3 a.m. last night. I'm like, sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Has there ever been a tornado situation? Okay, first of all, you said you grew up in Philly,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You guys don't get tornadoes there, do you?
Not much. Nope.
No. Okay, so, but had you worked in other parts of the country that did get tornadoes before Nashville, or was Nashville your
Yes.
first big
No,
tornado?
no, no. That's
Okay.
how I think I got this job. So I
Oh.
actually worked so I went to college at Cornell, worked at ABC in Elmira, New York, a small station while going to college. My
Okay.
friends would like drink to me, like make jokes. And it was
Hilarious.
bad. It was on VHS tape. You can't find those tapes.
Stop.
It was so bad because I was on air at 20 years old. That was my first time ever on TV with no training.
Wow.
I just said yes and I wanted to do it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then I went to Salisbury, Maryland, like outside of Philadelphia area. It's like by the beaches. Then a news director said, if you want to work in a major market one day, you have to work in Oklahoma City. So I had my eye on the prize. I'm like, I'm going to Oklahoma City. So
First of all, I think you might be the only person that says my eyes on the prize. I'm going to Oklahoma City. I think you're the only one who has
who's ever going to want to go to Oklahoma City? No offense. It's in dead middle America with nothing going on. I-40 runs across it. It's so bad. But okay.
Shout out to everybody in Oklahoma
Hey,
City.
I love you.
Brr, brr, brr,
Hey, I love
brr.
you. I do love you guys. You guys are wonderful. I had a wonderful time there.
I've just never heard anybody say that was the dream city. That was eye on a prize. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back to Friends again. Isn't that where Chandler went to go work?
Yes,
Was Oklahoma City.
City.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you very
yes,
much.
he
Listen,
does.
Watch Friends.
You like Friends. You like
Okay.
Friends. I like that. So yeah, so Oklahoma City. I like emailed every meteorologist there and finally got a job at Fox in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
And while I was there, that is where I learned the radar and learned how to
Ooh.
I spy tornadoes ahead of time and know exactly how to find them, know exactly how to do tornado coverage, like the street level mapping. You know, like when I get down to the nitty gritty on TV, you know it's bad when I'm on the streets and I'm saying, hey, you've got 2 minutes. And the other thing I learned there is, you don't got time. Okay, because this is a life-threatening thing. So you don't mess around on this. You bring your A game during it. And if I talk faster and I talk with more emphasis and I get you to get from your upstairs to your downstairs, I did something right. Some people say, you're dramatic, Danielle. And I said, you know what? Did I get you in your basement? They said, yeah. I said, well, it worked. Because that's what I learned in Oklahoma City because people died there a lot. And it was bad. They had huge tornadoes there.
Yeah.
I mean, we went through May 10th, 2010, 36 tornadoes. I was on the air. We were on the air together from 9 till like 3 the next morning. So it was wild. And I went outside that day. They put me out live during the when the worst of it was over. So I'm going into the heavy damaged area in Edmond, a beautiful suburb. And so I'm there and this girl comes over and she's like, Danielle, you guys saved my life. We were watching you. Look at the center of the house. Everything around me's gone, but I'm alive. And I'm so thankful and hugging me. And we're doing this live shot on air. And it's so emotional.
Chills.
Yes. And that was the day I said, okay, it matters. We can save lives.
Yes.
And so that was a day that etched to me. And that training is the breeding ground of why I do how I do it and why my team as a group does how they do. They're super committed. They understand safety is the number one priority. If you're gonna watch us, we are going to keep you safe. And we're going to be there before it. We're going to be there during it. I don't leave. I never leave. I stay till 3 or 4 in the morning, till 8 or 9 the next day. I stay the whole day the next day. And we cover the stories after. I go into the field when the big stuff happens and I go talk to the people and I want to tell their story. And then I want to help the community.
You're the best. You are the best at what you do, because there's other meteorologists here around town, and I follow everybody on Instagram. And if they tell me there's something coming through, I'd be like, let me go see what Danielle said about it. Hold on. I'd be like,
I
okay,
love that.
Thank you for the heads up. Let me go
check Danielle. Let me make sure what she said. Oh, she's in it. She's in it. Now it's
And
done.
if your tone has changed, girl, I sent that to everybody. Everybody that I know.
You do it. You're good. Good. You
Mhm.
see, and I love you because you are like one of my girls,
Mhm.
and my girls disseminate my information.
Yeah.
So you know, and then you send it to your friends, and you know it's real.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're all I have people in all different pockets. They're
Mhm.
taking care of people, and that's
Yeah.
what I love too. It's like you guys are truly people that help me because you get the word out too.
Oh, yeah.
It's
And
important.
And now my mom moved here.
Okay.
And let me tell you, tornadoes. We're all new to tornadoes because we're
Right.
from California.
Yes,
So
I know. Yeah.
we don't know anything about this, but I've been here a few years now. So now I know. Okay, first, when I hear a tornado siren, I immediately call my neighbor across the street
Good.
who's born and raised here. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
Right.
Where are you at?
Right.
And she's like, oh no, this just happened the other day. She's like, oh no, girl, they run tests once a month.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they should do that, and that's during the clear air. You
Yes.
got to remember that it should be clear
Yes.
air when they run it. They should never run it during a storm day.
And that's
Mhm.
why I was so confused. I
Right.
heard it and I was like, wait, everybody stop. I hear something. And I ran out to the door. I'm like, there's no storm. I don't understand. I don't get tornadoes. Like, I'm even more confused now. I'm like, I don't understand the signs. I don't know anything. I call my friend. I was like, girl, what is happening? She's like, oh no, they
Right.
do a test. And she's
Right.
telling me about that. I was like, oh, okay. But I was ready to send because I know my mom's here now and she's a little bit freaked out about tornadoes. She's so funny. She was watching I don't know what. She's still getting her cable set up.
Okay.
And she don't like to do streaming TV. She's
She's old school like me.
Old school.
Cable.
Yeah, she want to be on that cable line. She want that local channels. And I was like, you can still stream the local. She's like, no, I want to plug in. And so she was watching something about a tornado. I was like, where? Like I hadn't heard anything. She's where? She's like, nope, Kentucky. Wrong state. She's not even watching the right local.
Oh,
Like, it
no.
was like so far away. And I was like, oh, okay.
You're like, okay, mom.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you're in the Nashville DMA. Now, I do say we do cover Kentucky. That's another thing people don't realize that
Because we're actually kind of close.
because we're close. We're only like an hour and a half, 2 hours to the border.
Yeah.
You know, so we literally cover the strip of counties along the state line of Kentucky. So they only have Nashville DMA to see. So a lot of people get mad about that. That's another thing. So you weren't here in 2020, right?
No.
Okay, so that's the
the East
Nashville.
Oh, talk about it.
So that was the event for me that I think changed my life here and changed like where people were like, okay, Danielle Breezy is my hero. We got to watch her.
Tell me about it.
Because it was March 2nd, 3rd, 2020. We had The Bachelor on our air on ABC. Okay. And listen, guilty pleasure. I used to watch it. It was Pilot Pete season. Okay. It was Women Tell All. Do you want to hear them cackle? I don't really care either. But whatever. So I had to cut in during it because we had a tornado on the ground in Christian County in Kentucky.
Okay.
Only coverage is us. Okay.
Yeah.
So people are writing me in. I'm getting phone. You hear the phone ringing in the background.
What do I
Bing,
care
bing,
about
bing.
Kentucky?
They're binging me,
Yeah.
me. Like, get off. F this, F that. Like, and
No way, not F this. I need my bachelor.
yes. Okay. And they were like yelling at me. We don't care about a Kentucky tornado. Get off the screen, girl. Stop talking. Stop gabbing. They're going to kill your dog, your son, your dog, or whatever. Everything.
Stop it.
Yeah, they were like crazy. They were wild. They knew my dog's name was Lucy. I was like, that's scary.
Dude, they threaten your dog because you interrupted their programming?
Yes. Okay. So here's what's crazy about this. So crazy that my boss called me when I came down at like 9. So of course the tornado warning stops at 9:30. That was one cell that went across. It was a super cell. There was one forming out in West Tennessee. My boss goes, you need to write a message on all your platforms saying that The Bachelor will re-air at 12:06. I go, what if I don't think it's going to happen? He's like, you got to do damage control, Danielle. People are really mad at you. I'm like, okay. So I put it on like my Instagram because my Instagram page was flooded with bad stories about me. And I just didn't even want to look at it. Like, and the people were writing on my last post mean things. So, okay.
Unreal for trying to save a life. Get out of here.
So I'm like having like really like feeling like really bad, but then thinking in my head, there's this cell that's going over the same air that went over there and already spawned 2 tornadoes. So at 10 o'clock, I say on the news, please don't let your guard down tonight. There's another cell developing. It's going to be a supercell. It's going over the same area. I wouldn't be surprised we have tornadoes tonight. Please have a way to get the warnings. What happened at 12:06? The Nashville tornado was happening, bearing down on East Nashville, doing EF3 damage.
Wow.
And went across and then spawned an EF4 tornado in Cookeville.
Wow.
That tornado overnight took 25 people.
Oh my god.
We were on the air nonstop till I was on all day till the next night, till 10 o'clock at night. And my boss kicked me out at like 8 something. He's like, you got to go get sleep because I got to get you back out in the field in about a couple hours. I said, how am I going to sleep on this? Like, I'm like wired. So I went to the gym. I ran on the treadmill 3.5 miles, as fast as I ever ran.
Opposite of sleep. Got
I was
it.
bawling my eyes out, thinking about this is the first event I've been the lead and lost people.
Oh my god.
And then had to go out live and report, but wanted to do it for the people and did it all day and all night and did it every day for the next
people that were mad at you.
Well, they weren't mad. So that's what's crazy. The next day, think about this, in a window of like 6 hours, went from the most hated woman on television to beloved. And it was wild. And all these people writing these comments didn't age well. How do you feel 25 people died? This girl's trying to save lives. She's yelling. She's screaming. She's on all day and all night. So it was the most wild PTSD experience I've ever had in my life. But it's like the event that shaped me where people said, she's a hero. She like yelled about Cookeville. Like she didn't let the TV go to Nashville damage. She said, put the damage in the other side of the box. I got to talk about Cookeville. My friends in Cookeville, there's a tornado about to bear down. We got to talk about the streets. So like I didn't like where the other stations may have went to like a lot of programming of the damage. I was like, put it in the side box. We got to talk about what's happening because there's still a tornado on the ground.
Dang.
So it was a wild night. But that's a night that I'll never forget. I did a presentation on it, Breezy versus The Bachelor, at my American Meteorological Society conference.
Wow.
Teaching others how to deal with the stress of it, how to deal with the anxiety of it and what you deal with and how you have to like forget the noise. And you can know this as something. There are people that troll on you no matter what.
Yes. Yes.
Forget the noise, focus on what you got to do at the task at hand and stay true to who you are.
That's so important because, for instance, in my field, I can hear a bunch of negative comments and then I can choose to be like, forget it. I'm not going to put out part 2 of this video because everybody hated it. Look at all these comments. Everybody hated it. I won't do it. If you were to be like, I don't want to make people mad, just put the whatever up and then I'll just do this because everybody's already upset. Nah, you saved lives. And you chose to, because what if it didn't touch down again and everybody's being upset with you and all of that? Kudos to you, girl. You got lives in your hands and judgers and haters and trolls and all that kind of stuff. Like if I cave to the haters, it affects nobody but me.
Correct. I always say this, though. If you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. You got to have haters. You know what? Haters make me get up in the morning so I can continue to prove them wrong. And prove how great I am.
Wow.
And I continue every day. I don't mind it. I'm like, watch me cook.
Yeah, queen.
You know what I mean? And then I love the positive. I will always respond to a positive. I will give them love. And sometimes you can turn a troll into a fan in 2 seconds. They just want attention.
Yeah.
And it's not that hard.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know. It's always if you have the time to do it. Sometimes I don't have the time to do it.
Sure.
But I will say that night, after that night, it changed for me. And I think people realize she's the truth. She gives, she cares. She showed it in her voice and her intensity. So I think that's why people now trust me with weather. And I've since then subsequent, we have plenty of tornado events, lots of them. We always have them. So I feel like people watch and I feel like, and you never know who's watching too. Here's the thing. Nashville, plenty of big time people here. You're big time. There's a lot of big time people here that trust me and say thank you and respect me.
Yeah.
And it's like, we watch you because we know what you, and old time Nashville watches me. That's cool. Where I've gotten them. And then all the new ones come in because, it's a good thing. And I think they know I'm going to be there if I'm always there. I'm not going to miss it. My husband knows, she's missing our vacation day. She's got to stay for the storm. I came a day late to vacation before. I've missed the whole vacation before for it.
Wow.
It is what it is. And my bosses know that about me. I'm never going to leave it unattended, so that's a big deal.
Well done.
So
well done, queen.
It's in my blood, and I care. I actually, I care about it.
Did anybody in your family before do weather or science or anything?
I mean, my dad's an engineer, or was an engineer. He's retired now, but he was an engineer. But he always loved weather. I found that out later in life. So I was like, maybe that was in our genes.
Yeah.
But my family's full of engineers.
Did you ever do the tornado chasing?
Oh, yes. I did
Oh
that in
my
Oklahoma
God.
City. So I pitched that because I really wanted to do it, but we were a three-person staff, so they never like let me out of the building during spring season because we always had to be on.
Yeah.
But I said, can I go for 2 days and do a tornado chase? I have an idea. I said, my friend Lanny Dean's a chaser. He's going to invite me out on a storm chasing vacation trip because people pay to go on storm chasing vacation trips in
No,
Oklahoma, believe
what?
it or not. And so a mother and daughter wanted to go. The mother was dying of COPD. And
Whoa.
her dying wish was to see a tornado with her daughter.
No way. What a interesting dying wish. But okay, I'm here for it. Let's
You're here
talk
for
about it.
Okay, so I get to go out on this chase with them. Now, the first day, as we say, the cap never busted, so nothing happened. Storms never initiated.
Okay.
So it's a boring day. Second day, boom. They were tall, they were growing. 7 tornadoes we saw.
Whoa.
And we got
Whoa.
footage of them like crying, hugging each other.
Oh my gosh.
It was an amazing ratings piece that we did. And
Wow.
it was amazing to watch Mother Nature cook, but not in a way where it's hurting people because it was out in the
Yes, like-
plains. So
yeah.
there's like, they're dropping down pretty.
Uh-huh.
It was just unique to see.
Yes, sure.
And you feel like, okay, that's actually unique and nice. Don't want them to hurt somebody,
Exactly.
but it is interesting to watch raw in real
Wow.
life.
Okay, now I have a tornado like actual explain it to me question.
Okay.
So it feels like most tornadoes hit like outside of city centers.
Mhm.
I've never heard of a tornado hitting like downtown Oklahoma City, downtown Nashville, where all the buildings are and everything like
Right.
that. Except for Nashville 911. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you, 911 Nashville, for that, all that. We'll talk about that.
Because you are a TV star now.
Yes.
Why is that? Why do they hit outsides and not like city centers?
I think it's the way depending on where they come from, a lot of times the way they're lined up. It's not to say it couldn't hit downtown Nashville because the one in 1998 here hit like near Vandy's campus
Oh wow.
and hit the stadium
Oh.
as it was being built, the new Nissan.
No.
So it came close to downtown.
Wow.
It was actually closer, but the one in 2020 was just a little bit farther north, but same path length almost. Started in west, came across
Yes.
North Nashville, hit east, went across, but luckily didn't hit downtown. I think it just depends on where things set up. Normally they set up a little bit to the north or a little bit to the south. It depends on like the line of flow, how it comes in.
I was even surprised that it hit East Nashville the way it did.
It did hit it
because
bad.
It felt like I'm like, wait a minute. And it was like naive to think, but I'm like thinking like, wait, we're immunity. This is like a big city. Like these hit outside, like a little bit further away. But no, it went through my favorite tea shop. It got everything. Just
East, and it got Germantown. Like Germantown area too got hit. Because a lot of my friends' buildings, like Geist I went to Geist, that got ripped off.
wow.
A condo building, one of my friends told me like they got down because they were listening to me and they were like on the top one. And if they had been in bed, all the glass would have shattered on them.
Wow.
So it's like it does hit. I mean, it's just depending. I don't know if it goes through the exact center.
Sure.
But a lot of them do go south, north. It all depends on where they
Yeah.
form. Now, I will say this. Have you noticed they're at night?
Yeah. Why is that?
We're the #1 state for nocturnal tornadoes, Tennessee.
Why? But why?
Because I think the line sets up. So Oklahoma City has a line that comes through, like a dry line starts, right?
Okay.
And they get a line, and then that line passes out, like dies off, and then it regenerates in the afternoon around Arkansas and Missouri.
Okay.
And then ours come in at night because that stays together. And then the
So
jet
that's the storm
like the line, how it comes
going
in.
through is like
Yeah.
like sequence through
Yes.
its cycle.
And then the problem is now the Gulf down to the south of us,
Okay.
the ocean,
Uh-huh.
is staying warmer all year long. So if you
Mm.
notice too, we get tornadoes now in December sometimes. We used to not get as many of those. And that's because the water's warmer. So now we have enough warm air to push in sometimes.
Dang.
And then you get a cold snap and pow, the ingredients are there.
Oh my gosh.
So that happens. Tornadoes any time of day, any time of year, mostly at night. We have to be prepared.
Did you ever spend time in California? Did you live there?
I've never lived in California.
Okay.
I've visited. I visited obviously because Joe's
Sure.
family is in the Bay, so I'm in
Yeah.
the Bay a lot. And
Uh-huh.
then I've been in LA a lot because I have friends in LA. And I love
Okay.
it. It's fun.
Because I always say that I would take a earthquake over a tornado.
Sure.
any day.
I agree with
And
you on that.
Earthquakes can be at 3 a.m. or 2 p.m. Like, doesn't even matter. And even the big ones, like, I don't know. There's just something so unpredictable and scary about tornadoes that I don't mess around. As soon as I hear a warning, and also knowing the difference between tornado warning and tornado watch.
It's important.
That, yes, like
Mhm.
that's also very, can you explain that to people?
Yeah, so tornado watch means conditions are favorable for a tornado to form. That's going to be issued before the event happens. If you got a tornado watch till 8 p.m. today, you would want to make sure you're paying attention to the weather till 8 p.m. Doesn't mean anything's happening. Just means you got to pay attention. Tornado warning, if it's for your county, it means a tornado's on the ground. But here's the thing. Somebody says, why don't you just run a crawl? Now, if I run a crawl, there's a big polygon box. Do you know where that tornado is? No, you need the meteorologist to show you on the radar the greens and reds.
Thank you.
And we show you where the rotation is. And then if I can correlate that with debris, I can tell you where it's touching down. So I can tell you, pinpoint it street to street as it's moving.
Dang.
So that's what we do. So if there's a tornado warning, for example, it is FCC law for us to come into the program that you're watching. So don't get mad at me. If you're watching The Bachelor, Wheel of Fortune, people, don't get mad at me.
They come for you?
They come for me on Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is like our highest thing. I swear. That one in World News. Oh, David Muir.
Don't come for David. Okay?
Listen, I love my David.
Leave my David alone.
I love my David. Don't get twisted. But David, sometimes I got to break into you, buddy. I don't mean to, but I got to. But that's those things where we have to do it. So the warning means it's time to go. And especially if you start to see my voice change and I start to say your street and I say you've got 3 minutes, it's really time to go and it's time to go now.
Oh, yeah. There was one time we had the sirens went off and I was upstairs and it was me, the baby, my nanny, and the dog, and heard the sirens and I was like, wait, everybody quiet. I need to make sure that's what I'm hearing. And then when I realized I heard it, I grabbed my dog and I told my nanny, I go, grab the baby. And then we run downstairs to go down to the basement. This is like new because now my daughter's about to be 3. So this is like us new here, really like living with like tornadoes and stuff and like running down to the basement. And I'm like trying to like think, and our basement's outside. So we got to go outside. Yep.
Okay.
And after that was all done and we go down there, it's nothing. And we're like, okay, well, at least we were safe and we took all the precautions. She was laughing at that I grabbed my dog first.
You're like, my dog first. Gotta take the dog.
She was laughing at that I grabbed my dog. But I have a reason, everyone, for that. Because I knew she would easily pick up my dog to protect the baby.
Yes.
More than she's going to chase around my dog who's probably scared at what's happening.
Right.
I know he's going to come right to me. So in my brain,
you're like, I'm getting the dog.
Yep, got him, because that's going to be a mess if you try to get him. So let me just grab him. You grab her. Everybody go, 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 go. And she's like, you grab your dog before your daughter.
I mean, listen, I love fur babies, so I'm just saying. And fur babies too know my voice. You know that? People tell me that the viewers have told me their dogs know, like when I start yelling, they go into their safe spot. They go into the closet.
Wow.
That's cool that animals now know too.
Wait, are you the Holy Spirit? Hold on.
No, I'm not the Holy Spirit. No.
Are you Nashville's Holy Spirit? Wait a minute. Did you hear that still small voice? No, but I heard Danielle Breezy and I went.
I will say it's funny you say that because like when I was in Oklahoma City, there was this guy. I didn't work with him, but he was on like the legendary station. And his name was Gary England, another great name. And people used to say like it's God and Gary England. Because he would like be the tornado saver and whisperer. So I feel like that's funny. You know, I'm like,
absolutely.
It's like now I'm like, wow, am I becoming like a Gary England? Am I becoming like a James Smith? Like what's happening here? But okay. But no, it's a good, like, I mean, as long as they know, that's what makes me happy. I'm like, okay, good. People are actually doing it. That's good.
I love that. Give me another gratitude from your life, whether it's from your career or your family or childhood or anything. What's another gratitude in your life?
Well, I'll say this to follow this, and then I'll go into gratitude of personal stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Because I will say another event I was doing last spring, we had like tornadoes like every day for a week. If you remember 1 week, if you were here, it was wild. I had you in the basement like multiple times because there was multiple cells turning. And it just so happened that 911 Nashville was scouting locations. So they were in the hotel room. And I made them go into the basement 3 to 4 times.
At the hotel?
At the hotel. And they were like, who is Danielle Breezy? We want her to do the weather. And they called like the local agent to get a hold of me. So
That's so cool.
that is how I got to do 911 Nashville. And so I was their meteorologist for their tornado, which was the big start of the season. And now I'm hoping, because they are going to do an episode, like a season 2, I'm hoping they're going to do a flood or something.
Yeah.
They were talking about doing weather to bring me back.
Yes.
So I love that.
That only makes sense to bring you back.
Bring me back and do that again.
Yeah.
So that's a gratitude because I've never been in a primetime series.
Yeah.
And like doing, I mean, I got to do Good Morning America from New York and here for many years. And I got to do World News. Those are gratitudes too, because it's like very cool. Like people don't understand the experience of getting to go up there into the big lights, all these people, and do the weather in 30 seconds for the world.
Crush it.
And yes.
You crushed it.
And had a great time.
Yep.
Now that's my career.
We watched.
You watched.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We've
I was
seen
everywhere.
it.
I had like 2 jobs at the same time. I had a full-time job here and a full-time job there for a long time. It was wonderful, and it was a wonderful thing. I think the gratitude here, though, is personally, I'm so gratitude to my family, my husband, and my friends. Without that personal tribe, I don't think I would be where I am today. I'm very blessed that I have really good people around me. I have, my husband that's super supportive of me and always wants to be there for me.
How long have you been married?
We're going to be married 10 years in June.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
June what?
June 24th.
Ooh, we're June 11th.
How long have you guys been married?
15 this year.
Wow.
Dang,
Girl.
Vieja, she's an old lady.
No, I mean, that's
been married 15 years.
That's wonderful. That's good. That's good things, though. That's great.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. We have great husbands that I think
Totally.
if they didn't support you, we wouldn't be
Oh my
where we are.
gosh. No, 100%. Okay, so your husband, he supports you. He is your tribe. He's your person. Continue.
And then my mom and dad and my brother, my family, my nuclear family is wonderful. They're always great. And they stream me from Philadelphia every night. They're still watching. Or they'll be like, "Where are you? You weren't on the news at 10." I was like, "Mom, I was hosting the Nashville Symphony Fashion Show." She's like, "Oh, okay. Well, show me a picture." I was like, she goes, "You know me, I'm not on social media that much. I don't know how to do it." And I sent her a picture. She's like, "Oh, you look beautiful. You look fabulous. How'd it go?"
I love it.
So they're always like watching, which is wonderful.
I love that her streaming the 10 o'clock news is like her friend finder app for you.
Yeah, it's
like her location tracker for you. You're like, wait, hold on.
Where are you? Where have you been? They're not there. Are you okay? Everything good? Yeah. And then I will say, like, my friends, like, I have a personal group of girlfriends.
Tell me about them.
Oh, they're wonderful. I have so many. This is the problem. I have so many friends in a great way.
Yeah.
Like, I love my friends. I have my Nashville girls, and I have several groups of Nashville girls that I hang out with that are my tribes, that they always take care of me. Like, after I have, like, a crazy week at work, they're like, take the Monday off after the storms are past. We're taking you out. Like, we're going to have a good girls' day and celebrate you.
I love that.
And that's so wonderful, and it's like, they're always there for me. They're always, being my biggest fans and cheerleaders. And then I have friends from childhood, from like growing up in high school and middle school and elementary school that I still keep in touch with. We don't live near each other, but like we still talk on the phone. They're sweet. They call me anytime. And then I have my college friends, and they come in and out from Nashville every time and again. And then I have my friends from all over the country, like Oklahoma City. Shout out, one of my best friends, Renee's from Oklahoma City. My friend Chris, like they're all from there. And I love them, and they made my life in Oklahoma City better. My friend Amanda's in Dallas, my 2 Amandas in Dallas. Man, they made my life better. In Boston, my friends in Boston, they made like everywhere I went, I took like a tribe.
Yeah.
And I still keep in touch with everyone.
That's great.
Which is so wonderful.
How do you do it? How do you keep in touch? Do you have like we check in like once a month, or we do like just whenever you're on my mind, I give you a call, or like, how do you do it?
Yeah, I usually do it. Like if I feel like I haven't talked to someone, I'll give them a phone call. And I'm like old school. Like I pick up the phone and I call.
Same.
And I leave them a message, and I hope they call me back. And if they do, great. And if not, we can't connect. We try to get back to me. But I literally talk to my best friends most of the time. Now, here in Nashville, most of them, I just kind of see them because I'll go see them. And if I feel like I haven't seen them, I'll text them, say, I haven't seen you in a while. Can we plan a day, even if it's a quick lunch before work or on my dinner break? Let's get together.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I do it, just to check in periodically, make sure. But I love friends. Like I think like your cup runneth deep when you have girlfriends.
Come through. Yep.
And it's like you need those people because like social media is great and good and bad for me. Like it's great because you need to do it. It's great for connection, whatever, that kind of thing. But my true connection is being with people, like being in person.
Quality time.
Yes. That is actually it. That's my love language. Quality time. And acts of service, which I tell my husband all the time. When you take out the trash for me, that's the sexiest thing you can do.
Hey.
I was like, hey, I'm in. I'm in with you.
My husband, he does all the cleaning around here, and I've kind of taken it for granted. And I remember one time I said something about like being romantic, and he is like, "You don't see all this cleaning I do for you? This is not romantic." And I was like, "No, I'm grateful. I am very appreciative, but I wouldn't call it romantic." I don't know, but I'm so grateful. My husband, he does all the cleaning. He does laundry. He does, and this is what a jerk I am. I was noticing that the trash can was full in the bathroom.
Okay.
And I'm like, when's he gonna take out this trash?
Oh my God, girlfriend!
I could have easily taken it out.
Girlfriend,
I could easily just grabbed it and took it out, but instead I was like, oh, he didn't take it.
You are bad.
What is wrong with me?
You're bad, but that's funny.
I am.
I will say now it's like, because now that Joe's in Atlanta,
this
is a new part of our marriage.
Yeah. Okay. So how long has this been happening?
Since he moved there in February.
Okay.
So he has a place in Buckhead. You know, we have an apartment in Buckhead. We have our place here in the Gulch, and we go back and forth. But I will say that I think the long distance, it's really true. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Because I really appreciate now the moments we have together. Like, I don't take it for granted now. Like, sometimes, like, when you're with your partner every day and you're, like, lounging. And, I mean, listen, we all lived through COVID together, so we know what that was like. But, like, when you're, like, sitting there day by day and it's just kind of, like, the monotonous day. Now it's, like, we only have, like, 48 hours sometimes. So it's, like, those moments matter.
Yeah.
You know? And I think I wasn't as, like, touchy-feely before. I'm not really a touchy-feely person. I mean, I'll hug everyone and everything, but I'm not, like, really. Like, I like to go to bed and be like, good night. Like, roll over.
You're not trying to cuddle.
No, not
caress.
No, not a cuddler. Not a cuddler. Not a cuddler. But now I'm like, always like, I'm going to touch you a little bit because I'm not going to touch him for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, so it's a good thing. I think it's a great thing that he did this. And I think it's kind of, I love to see him come to his own because he's worked just as hard as I have for his career.
Totally.
And so, like, to see him have his career really thriving on the highest level or somewhere he thought he could never get to. And I'm like, boo, you were going to get there.
Yeah.
I knew it. You had it in you the whole time.
Yeah.
So to see him doing it and thriving, it's like sexy too.
Yeah.
Like, go, babe.
Yes.
You get that. You get that. You get that money. You get that thing. You do it.
I love that.
And he's becoming his own deal in Atlanta. I'm like, this is cool. You can be the famous person in Atlanta. I can chill out and sit in the backside. I can have my wine and nobody will know.
Incredible. What a cool partnership you guys have.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, you guys have that too. I think that if you don't have that, that's not good. You gotta, I tell that to anyone that's single, you gotta find that person that really can ride or die with you. And at the end of the day, they have to be your best friend. You know, you have to like get along. I mean, you know, attraction, yes, of course that's important, but like the buddy part, like make you laugh.
Yeah.
Like go through like conflicts good together, you know, and communication. Communication's super important. Like we never like let a fight really. We've always been like this. Like we don't really like if we fight, it's like a disagreement, but it's quick and it's over. I don't like nothing festers. Like it just let it go.
Yeah.
Because it takes more energy to be angry and mad instead to be happy and positive.
Yeah.
You know?
You strike me as that person who would be like, no, we're getting over this and we're moving on. We're going forward. I'm not going to linger in this. I'm not going to sit in this. Like a get her done. Not even just in life, but in like you said, in disagreements. Like, okay, are we done? We're done.
Okay, we're good. Okay, let's move on. Like I just don't.
I need
like
a little bit of that. I need a little bit of that.
Yeah,
I got some residue.
Do you? Do you hang a little bit? Do you hang on?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
Okay.
I was annoyed, and then we're over it. Okay. I still have this face on though. I need like, give me like at least 20 more minutes of this face because
you're like. I mean, sometimes you just gotta let it. Now, listen, I'm not saying there's not certain things you gotta hang on. You gotta hang on into your truth, but sometimes you gotta like not sweat the small stuff.
100, yes,
and let it kind of go.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I think the distance thing has really taught me that. It's like don't even worry about the stupid stuff. Like. Not even worth it.
So you guys are weekends? Do you get
weekends?
Weekends.
Which
you take turns going
back and forth. You know, it's like travel to Atlanta. Now Atlanta's like a second home. But I love it. It's like a fun home. It's
you
like,
drive or you fly?
I usually fly or I take. You know, there's a Bon Lane bus.
What?
It's a luxury liner bus.
Tell me about it. What is it?
So
what does it look like? Tell me what it feels like.
Up at the Omni Hotel in downtown, which we live in the Gold, so really quick for me, quick ride. It drops you at the Grand Hyatt in Buckhead.
Whoa.
And it goes
what does
back.
the bus look like?
Oh, it's like I mean, it's like probably like almost like a tour bus, but it's like big plush seats. There's like a one-seater on one side and two on the other. And they're plush. They have like a desk. They serve you. They have an attendant that serves you snacks, lunch, drinks. You can have Red Bulls. You can have coffee. I mean, you can have any
What
kind
is
of
this
drink,
called?
sparkling. Von Lane bus, girlfriend. And it's sometimes cheaper than a flight. It's like you can get it for 128 one way.
Von Lane bus.
And you can do work. Like they have Wi-Fi. So I put my laptop up, do some work.
Is that your preferred mode of transpo now?
I mean, I kind of like it a lot. Like it depends because like the airport in Atlanta is south. Now I love Nashville Airport. Nashville Airport's amazing.
Except for they about to go under a big construction
Well, that's
thing
gonna not be fun.
happening.
Yeah, I know. Once that gets big, then we're gonna be like just like everybody else.
Uh-huh.
I loved it. I love Nashville because I can show up like 5 minutes,
Girl.
be through it,
Mm-hmm.
still get my mimosa before I hit the plane.
Let's go.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like so amazing.
Yeah.
Like big airports, like Atlanta scares me. Like the one time I was in Atlanta, I was like, oh, okay, we got to do this. I got to take a plane train. I got to take this. I got to.
Let me tell you what annoys me about the Atlanta airport.
Okay, tell me.
And I'll do a little quick comparison of like Atlanta airport and the Austin airport. Very different airports because Austin airport is very small. But this is what I'm trying to say. Okay. If you are on Delta, you fly into Austin at, let's just say, gate B3.
Okay.
You know that all your connections are going to be right there, B4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right.
Right
it's going to be
there,
right there.
Yep.
Because all the Deltas are going to be right here. At Atlanta, you could be on Delta and land at gate A1, and then your connection is girl F48.
Correct.
Why?
Why are you putting me all the way there and I've got like 20 minutes to make it?
Why?
And stressing me out.
Yep.
No, I get it. It's like that. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I was like, oh, this is a confusing airport. So that's why I'm like, maybe Von Lane's better. Now I will drive too every now and again. We do drive too. If it's easier or if it makes sense. Like after I'm like this summer, I'm doing like backyard barbecues again, which I do. Like I go to a viewer's backyard. I do the weather live every Friday.
No way.
It's like fun. Hey, you should put your backyard and I'll come to your house.
What is that? Wait, tell me. What is it? What? Tell me.
I'm pitching you for backyard. So they send a picture of their backyard. My management team, I don't see it.
Okay.
They pick it. And then it's sponsored by like 615 Outdoor Living and Jim and Nick's barbecue. And so they bring the barbecue. The guy Tony comes out and we go to the house and we do weather live from it and we just like hang out.
When does that happen?
It's every Friday starting in like June.
That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Did you come up with that idea?
Actually, I will give it credit. Albert Tucker, my boss, my news director, came up with that idea.
That's
and I've been doing that for many years. I think I've been doing it for 8.
I love it.
It's fun because it gets me out of the house.
In the summer. This is my first time being here during the summer. That's why I haven't seen this.
Okay, that's cool. But I mean, you should snap a backyard. We could have a party here. We could
listen. My backyard don't look cute. It's not. Listen, if this was back in LA, I got a great backyard now. Here, I don't. It's just like a little patch of grass.
Hey, that's Nashville. Good luck. You got a patch of grass.
Yeah.
Most people don't even get a patch of grass. They have the tall and skinny.
Yeah.
It's like you get a house and it's right next to the other person's house.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
I don't like that.
You see, I'm in a condo building, so it's like different.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. And then we have a little patch of grass because, we used to have the dog because unfortunately our doggy passed away. But we used to have the dog, so we had to have a good little walking path for and they have a little dog park behind the thing for them. But there's not much. I mean, Nashville's very building. And everything's like, the land is going like this. It's like there's cranes everywhere.
Yeah, totally. Give me another gratitude in your life. And whether it's family or friends or career, what is it?
Okay, so I think something that's really cool gratitude-wise is my health. Okay. And I'm going to talk about 2 things about my health.
Okay.
Number 1, everyone knows I'm a runner. And I was in Boston in 2013. I moved there. Okay. And the Boston Marathon bombing happened. Okay. Now, a lot of people text me, thought I was running it potentially. Was not. Next year, I decided to run it. Now, I'd run half marathons, never ran a full. So I trained for 4 months before it in the middle of winter, the dead of winter, cold, running 20 miles by myself. I worked weekend mornings, so I couldn't run with the running group because it was on Saturdays and I worked. So I did my long runs on Thursdays by myself.
Oh my gosh.
Train, right? Day of the actual event, my TV station, they're doing live shots with me in the morning before it. They wanted to do live shots at the end of it with me, all that. Ran it. Had so many friends and family come in for it, cheering me at different sections. And I heard them and they had signs and ran that thing. When I got down to Boylston Street and I'm coming around the bend and I see the time like 4 hours and something. I'm like, whoa, I'm going to run it in like 4 hours and something. This is amazing. So I'm like, people are stopping to take pictures. I'm not taking a picture. I'm running to the end.
Yeah.
So I ran to the end, got up, got showered, find out my time was like 4:03, which amazing time for Boston. I'm like, yes, girl. Like their hills are crazy there.
Uh-huh.
And I was like 30 at the time. I think 30, maybe 31. I can't remember now my age. So it's great. Like we always say things you got to do before you turn 30 or when you turn 30, you got to do that. So did that. Then I get down. I'm eating my first bite of a burger, taking my first glass of wine, and the phone rings. My management. Hey, we need you to come to the station. Like we want you to be the lead show on Chronicle, which is like our news magazine program at ABC in Boston. So I had to get in a car. My dad had to drive me because I could not move my legs. They were painful. And I had to literally drive to my station 30 minutes outside the city, do it. So I barely ate, barely had a piece of food, barely had a drink, get on air. I don't remember it at all, but had a great time. Then came back and finally ate and like went to bed.
Did you have to wear heels for that?
I did not wear heels.
Thank
No, I was in sneakers.
God.
And I could not move. I had to wear sneakers that whole weekend because it was really painful.
Oh my God.
But that was an amazing feat that I got to do. Like that was
That's
something.
incredible. Congratulations.
And then somebody says, you want to do it next year? I'm like, nope, I'm good. That was it.
I did it.
I knocked that
I
off.
am done.
I was like, check the box.
Yeah.
Now I do a lot of stuff with military stuff, just so you know. I do a lot of charity stuff, right? So I'm grateful for the charity stuff work I do. The other thing I got to do is super cool, fly with the Blue Angels.
Whoa.
On one of those planes where you do the G's.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it.
Okay, first
oh my
of
gosh, I
all,
just got nauseous and a headache at the same time
Okay.
thinking about being in
so
it.
think about this, okay? First of all, I'm getting ready to go up, and I do it. He's like, "You okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1." He didn't warn me. 6 G's all the way up, and I'm like, ah!
Your whole face.
And I'm like
just,
squeezing, and you have to squeeze your butt. You have to push down.
You have
like
to squeeze your butt.
Yeah, you're supposed to squeeze your butt and push down like you're pushing so hard to hold yourself
So you
like
don't
your weight. Yeah. I don't know if that's pooping, but it's something. It's just to keep yourself from like fall. I think it's to get you keep the blood from not like going to your head and like passing out. But then I did 7 G's and that's when I passed out for a second.
Wait.
Wow.
And then I said, whoa, I think I passed out. I was like, yeah, you were quick though. You were in and out. I said, you didn't. He's like, if I did, we would have crashed. I'm like, oh, right. Good. So then we did all these like tricks and flying around and
No way.
and so we came down to ground, right? And I feel like my head was in the clouds for the rest of that day. But then my boss like, hey, you're going to do live shots at 4, 5, and 6. So like I did live shots. I don't remember any of it.
all doozy.
All doozy, all fun. Like, but it was great. It was like,
They're like, Danielle Breezy's drunk on television.
I was definitely high. Like it felt high, like not like high in life, like high in the
Yeah.
clouds. It was a wild, euphoric experience.
That's incredible.
So I got to do that. And I think I'm going to go to the base up in Clarksville and do some stuff too. They're coming up. I don't know. I can't say that technically yet, but it might be. But that might be coming up soon. And then, yeah, these are crazy things you get to do with your career that you don't realize you're going to get to do.
Oh.
And then I will say, my gratitude, my most personalized recent gratitude,
Mm-hmm.
is my health journey in terms of endometriosis, which I've been very public about.
Mm-hmm.
And my gratitude goes out to the people that reached out to me. And the gratitude goes out to the doctors that found it, the doctors that helped me, and all the people that came to me, because this came out of nowhere. You know, when health happens, it doesn't matter. Your life stops.
Yeah.
And so in December, I thought something was wrong with my body. I'd had endometriosis since 2020, but then my doctor stopped taking insurance. So I went to another doctor. She's like, oh, you're healthy. You run. You're light. You're thin. You're good. She never did anything. So I felt like there was something wrong. Like I was like, something in my gut doesn't feel right. And whenever something doesn't feel right, I see this way too often. Advocate for yourself. Health messages, advocate for yourself.
Yes.
Because if somebody tells you no, go to another doctor. So I started Googling late at night, you know, going on like not WebMD, but that kind of thing. And I find this Dr. Magus. And she's like renowned for laparoscopic hysterectomy and like endometriosis, cancer, that kind of stuff. So I'm like, I want to go to her. She's a specialist. So I reach out. They get me in. She sits with me. She's like, hey, why are you on birth control continuously? You're 41. I'm going to tell you that's the first thing we're going to do as a no-no because you have a 300% chance of a stroke, heart attack, or blood clot. What? I've been on this and I could have that? Didn't have no idea. I'm like, okay, good to know.
What?
So she's like, we're going to change that regimen for sure. She goes, now I want to do an ultrasound because I'm a little bit worried. So I'm like, okay. Went into the ultrasound. She did it herself in her office that same day. Okay. She goes, okay, let's go back and talk in her office. She goes, so I found a mass in your uterus. She drew a picture of like my uterus. She's like, it's 4 centimeters. It was like half my uterus.
Whoa.
And so she's like, I really think your best option is for me to just take it all out. You've had this for years now. It's growing on it. There's going to probably be stuff around it. We need to just take it out. But here's the thing. You need to be sure you don't want to have children. Now, because I had this diagnosis back in 2020, that was really when Joe and I started talking about that. And we decided it's okay. We're not going to do it probably because it's going to be too hard. So she goes, you have to go home and talk to your husband. Here's my first 2 available dates. She gave me the dates like in January. It was December, like middle of December when I saw her. So this is like where you're like, okay, your doctor's urgently telling you something. It's time. Right. So I literally went home and talked to Joe. Joe's like, I'd rather have you be alive than anything else.
Yeah.
We're getting it done. Get the first available. And we'll make it happen. And this is when Joe was in the flux of his career stuff too happening, going and moving to Atlanta. His management there was so nice about letting him stay through my process, through the 6 weeks I needed to recover to make sure I was okay.
So his new job, he was able to take off time and come and be with
me,
you.
just to be with me. They said you can start later because you need to be with your wife.
Right.
Which I think that's a blessing. And my management was like, you need to go do it now. Take care of yourself first and we'll deal with it later. Right. So I wasn't sure if I was going to go public with it, but I felt this calling, like, because I felt like 1 out of 10 women suffer from endometriosis and a lot of people have infertility issues and all these things. And I felt like I wanted people to know. And I also wanted people to know why I wasn't going to be around for a while. Because I was supposed to be off for at least 3 weeks. Okay. So I publicly posted about it and it became huge.
I remember.
And it was a conversation. It became an open dialogue and I loved it.
People needed it.
Because so many women shared their stories.
Yeah.
And it was like moving to me. Like I needed that. Like at a place where I was so nervous. And by the way, they had to test that mass for cancer. And I had to wait a week for it. So that week was one of the like, you think, because you get that C word, your life stops. Okay. As I know, as I have friends and family members have been through it. So I was really worried. And so those messages of hope and their stories and their it was hard to respond, but I told everyone, I read them all. And it was like, if I didn't have it, I don't know. I was in a dark point. So I'm very grateful for folks that maybe I don't even know that just shared their love with me and their stories. And it gave me more strength during a time when I felt very like weak. And I was grateful for that. Of course, my family being a part of it, Joe being there, my friends being there. My friends, every day, a friend would come over and bring me lunch.
I love them.
And just come over and just be like, check on me. Somebody would call me. It was just nonstop check-ins.
Yeah.
And then that week later when she called me and she's like, we have great news. You're good.
Let's go.
And I was like, bless America. And I felt like because all the positive vibes that were going, I was like, that was good too. I think sometimes it's like the positive mindset. You put that in your, put that in the aura and you just put the energy out.
Yeah.
It comes through for you.
Yeah.
So I was like, that I was able to share that. And I was like, thank you. And then all these people were like, blessings, kudos, good, we're good. And then a week later, the ice storm was coming.
Oh,
so I had to go back to work early.
Oh,
that's okay.
No.
Of course, I'm never going to I'm not going to miss it for my viewers. I'm going to figure it out if I had to have a heating pad. I was in my sneakers on the air. I was taking breaks on the couch. But I did it. I covered that. I was like, I am not leaving my friends hanging. They were like, I cannot believe you're back already.
Look at you.
But I was like, I'm not missing this I got to be there for them. These are my people. I'm the people's meteorologist. I'm going to be there.
I love that. I have a question about your endometriosis. So your doctor found the mass and took the mass out when they went to, so they did laparoscopic hysterectomy. So they just took all
the things out. The
everything.
Uterus is gone.
Uterus is gone.
Fallopians are gone. She said she took out, removed a lot of endometriosis growth around it and around my ovaries. She left my ovaries in though. So not in menopause yet.
So how does that work? Like you don't have all these parts, but you still have eggs? You still have
I don't technically, I can't produce anything, I don't think anymore. That's done.
Okay.
I just have the ovaries. So the ovaries help keep your hormones in check.
Okay.
But she
okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's more hormonal, I
guess. Yes.
But she did say in a couple years, I'd be accelerated to the needing hormone replacement therapy probably. Most likely because of all that stuff. And if I start to feel anything off, I need to come see her immediately.
Yeah.
But so far, I got to knock on wood. It's been okay. But
so the endometriosis was all over your uterus.
All over my uterus.
And
all over my fallopian tubes and all over my.
but they didn't know how. Okay, that's my question: is how did they know it was endometriosis before going in? Because don't they say like you can't?
They can't
tell?
know. So in 2020 she had to do an exploratory surgery, is what they call it. Laparoscopic exploratory surgery. And she goes in, and what she did that time, and this was my other doctor, Dr. Woods, who's amazing, because she was the one
but
that
stopped taking your insurance.
stopped taking.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
But she was wonderful because she was the one that in her gut said, "We got to do a surgery. I'm worried. I think you have endometriosis based on what you told me." And she found it, and so she did the burning off part where she would like burn the stuff off. So she took it away from me, and she said at that time I had stage 3.
Oh my gosh.
So, but what's crazy is some doctors like they don't know it is. It's a disease that's not curable. Number one, and there's a lot of like unknowns about it. Like how does it actually happen? But like you have to do most of the time you have to do surgeries unless you do an ultrasound and you have a huge like. She was able to find at least that mass on it. But if you don't always have a mass, but you have it around, the only way you're going to do it is with an exploratory surgery. So if you ever feel like your periods are super painful or they're super heavy or you're getting cramping or you have digestive issues, there's a lot of things that go along with it or hormonal things happen. You really need to say all these things to your doctor. And if you feel like your doctor's not going for it, go to another doctor.
Exploratory.
It's like an exploratory, I think it's exploratory laparoscopic procedure because she goes in like robotically and does.
Yeah. I didn't know that was even an option. Because I talked to my sister. I'm like, I am 90% sure that you have endometriosis. I also had endometriosis.
You did? Okay.
And I had fibroids that my doctor was going in, myomectomy.
Yep.
Go in and take my fibroids out.
Okay.
When she went in is when she found all the endometriosis. And she said it was everywhere. My surgery was supposed to be like 3-4 hours at the most. I was in there for 8 to 9 hours.
That's wild. Yes.
Because they had so much endometriosis to clear out of my body. She said it was everywhere.
See, that's scary. See, and I didn't even know that about you.
Yeah.
Like it's like 1 out of 10 though. We're like, and you don't know that until you go in.
Exactly. And so like my sister, she has the worst periods of all time.
Okay, yep.
Like it's just awful. And I'm like, I guarantee you have endometriosis, but how do they'll just say there's no way to tell, and that's it. So I didn't even know there was this
it's a laparoscopic exploratory surgery.
Exploratory. Like go look for it. Like you could be like, hey, like go check me real quick.
Yeah, like, and it's not bad. I mean, yes, you have to go under for it, but it is way worth it because if you feel that way, I tell your sister to do that and find a doctor that will.
I'm going to immediately
because I think that's good. Did you do your surgery before you had a kid?
I had to.
That's what I was gonna say because that's how I was too. And when you do that laparoscopic exploratory stuff, that's what she tells me she would have done if she would have done the laparoscopy that way because she would have kept everything in if we were interested in kids. But she said, if you're not, let's just because the more it grows, the worse it gets.
So I did mine because I wanted
to have kids. Yep.
So they found fibroids, like where your fibroids are, they're very big, and the location, you cannot get pregnant with these. So you have to get them removed. So that's why I was going to get them removed, was because of that. And then when they went in, they found everything else.
Which is wild. Which I'm so happy you have a child because it can be hard.
Yeah.
It can be hard with this disease.
Oh, she's a miracle baby.
Yes.
100%. I mean, I had her in my 40s.
Yep.
All the fibroids and endometriosis leading up to it. I had minimal eggs. I tried IVF before, it didn't work. I did it twice. I couldn't. I had very minimal eggs with the whole process. None of my embryos were viable, the whole thing. And then I ended up getting pregnant naturally. And she's a miracle.
That's amazing.
She's a full miracle baby.
That is amazing though. I mean, those kind of things, it's like you hear these stories all the time, and it's like, and I think sometimes it's been like a taboo thing to kind of talk about, but I'm so glad we're having these conversations now and we're open to this.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important. And I think it's important for women's health to be open about it, and I know it's uncomfortable sometimes. I'm like, just talk about it because the more we talk about it, maybe the more cure we'll get. Maybe we'll find a cure one day or we'll find more information out about it because it's still something where people don't really know.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like they're like, I don't know how it really happens. It's like, but I think my mom, she had a hysterectomy, like the full cutting one, like in her 40s too. But she was able to have kids, okay? But she probably had it back in her day. They probably just didn't even know what it was.
Yep.
So it's like
Wild.
those kind of things. You got to advocate for your health. So if you ever feel like something's off, a real advocate because you can only be your best person for it.
That's right. Absolutely. Okay.
How we doing?
We are good. Danielle, do you have our rapid fire? Okay, so we're gonna do some quick little rapid
Yes.
fire attitudes, gratitudes, and Danielle will give you some, and you just reply if you're grateful for that or you're mad about that.
Okay. Perfect. I love this. Okay.
And there could be an argument made for both sides, truly.
Okay. This is good.
Okay, so first one, a surprise live band at a restaurant.
Okay. So that is a 50-50 for me. So there's gratitude because I do like music, but is it really loud? Because then I'm attitude because I want to be able to hear the conversation I'm having at dinner. Sorry, I'm getting old now. That's your 40s. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Like,
hate it.
Do you know, like, when you're at like a place, like, okay, so like, for example, Joe and I just went to like a club in Atlanta in a meeting, all of his people for the first time. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
like, I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it too. Like, maybe in our 20s.
Yeah.
That was fun. Like, we were at the club. We were like, no, I want to like sit and talk.
Yeah, I love live music. So
Yes.
if I was in that situation, I'd be like, "Oh, cute. Can I sit way over there?" Like, I love that they're here, but can you put me over there?
You and me,
Yeah.
very similar people there. Yes.
Yes. And because after like the third or fourth time you've said what to someone, then you just have to go, okay.
All right, this
And
is
then
the lunch we're having.
Okay, so we're just gonna drink and dance and kind of yep.
Okay. Buying something and then seeing it a few days later go on sale.
Attitude.
Yeah.
Because listen about this. I am a deal shopper. This girl loves her TJ Maxx, her Marshalls, her Nordstrom Rack, Amazon. If I can get a discount, I'm in. But if I see that thing go down, ooh, I did it wrong.
Ooh, I'm going to let me find my receipt. Let me get back in there.
My mom taught me, like, I remember when I was a kid, she would take me out late at night because she's a night owl like I am because I'm a night owl. She'd be like, hey, we're going to go to Macy's, but you can only shop at the red area, 50% off rack. Love
Let's go,
Mama.
Mom.
Like, Mama's always, she taught me a deal from the beginning. So I'm a deal shopper.
Yeah.
How
about this? Do you ever be on Amazon and it's like, special?
Yeah.
This one is like 43% off
Right,
now.
yeah.
And you got to purchase it within, 6 hours, but you don't want to just buy the one thing. You're like, hold on, let me find a couple things so I don't get like too many boxes. Let me find, and then you forget and then you miss the price. You ever do that one?
And then you lost it.
Yep.
And then it's up higher.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. Do you ever notice that? Like, if you put into something and they raise, anyway, that is a attitude for me. Like, I put in for something and then I look at it again. You know who does that? Uber and Lyft do that.
Yes.
Oh, I look into scheduling it, and then if I go back to it, it's $2 more. I'm like, because I'm trying to compare price.
Same with airplane tickets.
Airplane.
Where?
Oh yeah.
They're watching you. Okay. You're at dinner and someone asks, "Can I just have a bite
of your food?"
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I do it though. I do that.
Do you ask?
I do. I do that.
Oh,
this is a good one then.
I don't know. See, I just don't want people touching my food.
Okay, see, but I am the person that's also like, we can be at a table of like 7 people and I'm like, anybody want a bite? Like,
you're like friendly though. You're like sharing.
Yeah. Like if it's like real good, like, oh my gosh, you guys want a bite? Yeah, anybody want a bite? And if I see somebody who has something real good, I'll be like, can I have a bite of that? Can I just taste it? Like, I think that's me.
You're like, I like
is that based on me?
I mean,
kind of.
Maybe.
No, I mean, I would share with you. If you asked like politely, I would. But like, I'm not a person that want if it's on my plate, I kind of want to eat it myself.
Yeah.
I will share my drink though, which is probably worse because I'm like, hey, you want to try my drink?
Yeah.
I want to try actually, just want to try your drink.
Yeah.
Like your drink, I'm having order.
Pretty.
I have order envy. I want your drink.
Yeah.
But it is funny, and my husband doesn't even ask. He just see, this is why I think I'm so protective of my food, because he won't ask. He just goes and takes it off my plate, and I'm like, at least ask.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, when I order food, he assumes it's his too.
Oh yeah. 100%. My husband's like, what happened to what's mine is yours and yours is mine? I'm like, nah, bro.
Nah, bro. Not with you. No. This is not. So that's why I think I get like even more protective of my plate because of him.
And this is what my husband does. I'll be savoring like this is a real good bite. I'll be like, this one gonna be towards the end because that looks like a real juicy piece. So I'm gonna eat this, and then he'll come and get it because he'd be like, "You didn't want that piece." I'm like, "Nah, bro, savoring it. That was gonna be my favorite piece."
You're like, actually, I put that for my end piece. Like that's my good end game.
This is my closer right here.
Right.
Get out. Now.
Yeah, I feel like
there's one more. Did you?
Yeah, I was like, because I was like, I feel like that goes a line whenever you have been waiting all day to have your leftovers, and then somebody either
Physical
ate them or threw
altercation
them away.
will happen.
Yeah, that will happen. That will, yes.
Like, I have been
or like
waiting.
he like just takes the stuff out, like, and I'm like, you just, I bought that for myself. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Very protective.
Ange, I don't know if you've experienced this one enough times, but you get copied into a long threaded email chain that you know nothing about, and the response is, you'll handle it. They'll say
See
you'll
below.
handle it. Yeah.
A see below email, and it's a thread of like 10 conversations.
Yes. But it's like, but they're saying like, see below, Danielle will take care of it. And you're like, what?
Oh, that. Yes. Oh.
And you're like, this is brand new information.
That's a MADtitude for me. Please loop me in. Please let me know ahead of time. Please don't just say, see below, Danielle, do it. No, you got to tell me what's going on.
Give me a recap.
Listen, I work in the communication business, but sometimes I feel like the communication breaks down in the most loving way possible, but it really does. Like, I really like to know everything so I know what I'm getting myself into before it's like, oh, Danielle's being put into this. Like, I'd like to just know.
Yeah.
I like to make decisions for myself. Sometimes I'm just told, though. So it is what it is. You know, I am a corporate person, so I'll always do what I'm told. But yeah, and then the emails, I feel like I get lost in emails. Do you ever get lost in emails?
Oh, yes.
Like, I feel like I get them in. So, your inbox goes like hundreds a day, right? And I'm in the middle of doing my shift. And by the way, I do the 3:00 show, the 4:00 show, the 5:00 show. There's a 5:30 podcast show, a 6:00 show, and a 10:00 show.
Dang.
So, like, by the time I'm done doing all my shows and my weather graphics and my forecast, and then I have to like do all the social media aspects, all that stuff, I'm tired. And then I have to go through my email. So I usually go through my email at like 11 p.m.
Wow.
So I usually email people. People probably like dislike me a lot, but it's like between 11:30 and 1 a.m. They're getting emails back. You want to know? Here now, I'm going after it. Getting my work done. But it's hard because sometimes like I feel like you get them so many places, like social media, right? People DM me. And it's really nice. I don't mind it. But sometimes I'm like, you got to email me this because if I don't hit this right away, I'm going to forget you asked me to do this.
Right.
So you got to email me this and then I got to figure out. I don't have a scheduler. I am a one-woman wrecking machine. I have no assistants.
Wow.
And I do all these filtering. So somebody wrote me and said like, she never wrote me back. And I was like, did you Facebook message me one time? Because you also, if I don't see it, and if I'm in the middle of storm coverage, I get 45 million emails of pictures and whatever. I'm looking for pictures of storms. I'm not looking at the email you asking me for a request.
You don't have an assistant?
No.
Helping you
go
through all that?
No, and I do like 50, 60, 70 events a year. I do probably 100 schools a year, and I do it all myself. And sometimes I mess it up. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Like, I've definitely double booked myself.
Wow.
Girl, why? Girl.
I know I need an assistant. I was actually saying that, but the thing is, okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm a little like
control freak. I knew it.
Did you know that about me?
Girl, get you an assistant.
Yeah,
Give yourself a break, please. That's why you like that luxury bus. So you could just be replying to all these DMs.
Like, well, I have 4 hours to kill. Now I can do it. Let's go through the hundreds.
Oh my God.
But no, I do feel like that's hard. And now that my husband is long distance, that's becoming harder because it's becoming like the scheduling thing. Like, just because I have to schedule now my life. Like personal life and then my because my professional life I'm pretty good about most of the time. Like, I do have slip ups here and there, but most 95% of the time I'm on top of everything. But then like now personally I have to like, did I book that bus? Did I book the flight back? Did I do that? Like, what weekend am I doing that?
Yeah.
So it's like, if it doesn't go in my calendar, so it goes on. I have a big I have a real like not electronic, a real calendar. So I write things down. But then if I don't put in the daily one, I forget if it's in the big one, the front one. So I need to put in the daily too. So I have to do both from now on. I'm always like, put it in the big one that you see that's the whole month, and then put in the daily one where it goes to, just so I know it.
Yeah, I get it. You got
Wild.
you got your system. You got your way. You do it.
Yeah, but I think I am a control freak in that regard.
Mhm.
Like it's like really like but my attention to detail is pretty high.
Mhm.
I do slip up every now and again. I'm not perfect. I'm a human.
Yeah.
Sure.
but I'm close.
But I'm close.
Close.
I try really hard to like nail it all down and like make sure. And if I do mess up, I cover it. So that's I'll figure it out or I'll make it up to you.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Danielle Breezy. Ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Breezy in the building. I'm so grateful for you coming and sitting down with me and just sharing some of your stories. So cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. You're such an easy person to talk to.
Thank you.
You're so interesting yourself. So I love doing things like this.
Thank you.
And I love seeing what you do and continue to thrive.
Thanks, Queen. I appreciate you.
From one queen to another queen.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.